So part two of this. Well, the bees are in here. I'll start from scratch. The bees are in here. They're in this white plastic cage. It's got all these holes in here so they can breathe. But if you look really closely, they're all packed in there tight. They're up near the top. They're all kind of packed in with each other. They're not really down on the bottom. If there's any on the bottom, they're ones that have died or are sick, and there's a few of them. There's probably like 10,000 bees in here, and they're all up here. So the reason they're up there is because this, it looks like a soup can. It's like kind of a big soup can, and there's kind of a sugary syrup, watery syrup inside of here. And on the bottom of the can, there's some little pinholes in it, and it slowly drips out, and these bees they're licking that up. And that's how they're living without flowers to get nectar from. They can use that sugar syrup. And so they're all in here, and there's 2 pounds of them. There's about 10,000 bees, I guess. I'd have to do my research. I think it's about 10,000. So, and then this clip right here, and at the other side of this, there's a little bitty box about 1 inch long and 1/2 inch wide, and there's 1 queen in there in kind of a screened cage. And she's in there, and she's got to be, there's only 1 of her and like 10,000 of the other ones. And so she's got to be held separately until it's inside of these. These are what I've been working on. So this is the inside of a used bee frame. So they got it a little dirty from doing their thing a couple years ago. So what I have to do this year is I have to close off this hole and this hole because it's too cold, and keep them inside here for a week or whatever. And then I have to put some of these old frames in there. This is where they'll build the honey on. They'll clean it up first. They'll take off all the dust and the dirt and make it all sterile and stuff, and then they'll start putting honey inside of these things. But until they do, the instructions are kind of to get some of these, and this bottle has that that syrupy sugar water in it, and I'm supposed to spray these, get them kind of a little bit of the sugary syrup in there, and they'll sit in those cells, and put these in kind of like so, and then I'll put the bees in the middle, and they'll go down in the bottom here, and then they'll start sucking up that sugar syrup, and that should give them enough food to survive for, I don't know, a week or 2 at least, till dandelions, which is usually the first flowers, start blooming. So that's kind of the plan.